Oh wait, there we go. Alright. Hello, hello. What is up? What is up? We are live for Game 6 between Carolina and the Vegas Golden Knights. Carolina can win the cup tonight. As long as they win, they'll have to do so in Vegas, in the Fortress. So a little bit difficult. Hello from Charlotte, North Carolina. Hello, hello. Hello, Leafs fans. Go Canes, go, indeed. Yes, I did see the Marlies won 5-4 in OT. They have a 2-0 lead in that final, which the Chicago Wolves is Carolina's AHL affiliate. So Carolina both in the Stanley Cup final and in the Calder Cup final. Yeah, I saw that they're showing every game on Sportsnet. Not streaming, though. It's not on Sportsnet Plus, so I still can't watch them. I mean, at least not on Sportsnet. Obviously, there's other ways to watch it, but it's like if you if you have the games on Sportsnet, why not also show them on Sportsnet Plus? I don't understand that at all. There is the cup being brought in, obviously, in its case. Yeah, I mean, and also there's many ways that I can watch it. But yeah, it's just I found it odd that they're like, yeah, we have the games on Sportsnet. We're gonna show the games on Sportsnet with this final, but not have it streaming for whatever reason. Don't know why. Washington Capitals minor league affiliate is the Hershey Bears and Carolina Stingrays. I do love the Hershey Bears. The Beagle, the Beagle, the screaming bear. Love that jersey. Jersey's sick. So awesome. Do do. Boom. Do. See. The Marner crying meme. It would be good, honestly. It would be nice to have. 1 second. Kind of like the Marchand crying meme. Be nice to have a Marner variant. I mean, we kind of already do with the 2021 him in the box, but nonetheless, we can have both. Yeah. Ding. But yeah, we'll see if Carolina can win today. It's not easy to win in Vegas, so. And Vegas did make some changes, by the way. They're not running back. Oh, that's not the website I wanted. I like how I still type in twitter.com. Every single time, still type in Twitter. Yeah, so Vegas has made some changes. Obviously, William Karlsson, who got injured in the last game, he is done for the series, from what it sounds like. Obviously not playing tonight. Probably not playing in Game 7 if that is needed. But Riley Smith is going to replace him. Coughlin has been replaced by Caden Korzak. And Keegan Colasar, has been replaced by Braden Bowman. So, a couple of lineup changes for Vegas. We'll see if that matters at all. I mean, the big one, obviously, is Karlsson coming out. That's going to be a difficult guy to replace. They have played without him. I believe it was in the first cup. Was it in the full first series? I don't think he played at all. But I think he did end up coming back halfway through the second round, if I'm not mistaken. I know he didn't start the playoffs. But yeah, it's a big hit to their lineup for sure. Man, I hate how it's 15 minutes past the hour and we still don't even have the players on the ice. They're just coming out right now. It's so annoying, man. Like, I hate it so much. And it's so, like, it's so funny because, like, it doesn't really matter all that much because you usually just, like, I mean, you do what I do, where I just take the first 10 minutes of, you know, I just say the first 10 minutes it's not going to happen. The game's not going to start in the first 10 minutes, which is why I start my stream at 6:10, well, 6:10 my time, 8:10 EST, instead of 8 o'clock, because I know that first 10 minutes doesn't matter at all, but still would be nice to know when the exact time a puck drop is, instead of just having to kind of guess. Sometimes it's 10 minutes after, sometimes it's half an hour after. We'll probably end up in like the 23-minute range, 25-minute range, I would probably say, for tonight. Maybe a little bit sooner than that. But we're still waiting on the anthems, so. They're showing a little bit of the last time Vegas won the Cup in 2023. Which, of course, by the way, every single time that Vegas has played in the finals, so in 2018 and 2023, the Cup was handed out in Vegas. Washington won it on the road in 2018, and then Vegas won it at home in 2023. So do we see the same thing this time around, or will that trend be bucked? We'll have to find out. Now we're just starting the American National Anthem. Oh, it'll probably be closer to like 20 minutes, 21 minutes, something like that. Lee Twitter has been posting things to hype up the draft. Yesterday was Matt Sundin highlights, because 13 days today, it was the lottery ball. Yes. Yeah, I have seen that. Obviously, we did talk a little bit about the hype or the speculation of the jersey in the ice being a new jersey. It's not. It's just like, so many people like just truly believe that it's a new jersey. It's totally just their own. Like the shining on, well, technically it would be on this side, but it was on the right side of the jersey. It was, I swear, it's just the light reflecting off the ice. That's all it's supposed to be, because there's nothing on the other side. Funnily enough, I posted a TikTok about it. And yesterday, like, it did fine. It did all right. It had, like, you know, I think 2,000 views or something like that. But for some reason this morning, it took off, and now it's at, like, 14,000. But yeah, there's people still just, I don't know, thinking that it's a new jersey. There was someone posted, yeah, that's fair. I don't use TikTok either, except for posting myself on it. That's the only time that I use it. I have not, like, I will sometimes watch a TikTok when I open the app to go post something, but that's as far as I go. I don't know if I've watched more than 2 consecutive TikToks. But yeah, someone posted this in my comments. You can't really see it. Oh my god. Anyways, you can kind of see it, but It's an AI, a fucking concept of the hometown remix, or what they expect the hometown remix to be, and they have like the aesthetic little tag on it too to try and make it more official, and they also have it in like a U size to try and make it more official. Oh yeah, Petrangelo, yeah, Petrangelo in the building, interesting. But yeah, they like had the aesthetics tag there and made it in a youth to try and make it more official, and I'm just like, I looked at it for 2 seconds, I'm like, that's AI. The NHL logo is not the same as any of the other NHL logos that we've seen with the hometown remix leaks, and also it had dimples, so I'm like, no, it's not it, man. People are funny. I mean, I guess if you don't pay full attention to jerseys like I do, I guess I can kind of see why you'd think that's real, but definitely wasn't. Anyways, game has started here. Artemi Panera nickname is the Bread Man, because of the restaurant Panera Bread. Yes, go Canes go, indeed. Oh wow, Bowman started. Interesting. Like in the starting lineup. It's only only a 7-second shift, but still surprising. Canes will dump it in. Go on the forecheck here. Stone with it. Up ahead. That one's tipped in by Anderson. Walker on the defense. He gets hit as he makes the play up the boards. Kept in at the line. Anafin will flip it down low. Cut off by the Canes. They can't get it out again. Stone just sending it down in front, and Busty had to poke that away, or Eichel was alone in front. Eric Stahl is at this game too for his brother. Makes sense. Oh, but pass down low. Just missed the stick of Howden. Now Canes do get it out. I feel like Carolina should wear black helmets and pants with these jerseys to balance the jersey better. Hold on, let me... Yeah, I could... I don't know if I would like black pants and helmets. Maybe one of the two. I feel like pants, probably. I don't mind the red helmets. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I mostly have a problem. I don't have too much of a problem with the uniform. It's more just the jersey itself. And once again, as I've talked about, it's not even like it's not like I dislike the jersey that much. I just don't like it as in a way. I think it's a much better specialty jersey. Here's Blake on it. Blake coming around the net, sending in front and missed the stick. Stankoven all couldn't quite get there either. So comes all the way back down in the Hurricane zone. That one chipped down the ice. Is it going to be enough for icing? It is. Stankoven just can't beat it out. Has a little conversation with the ref. Didn't love that. I want Game 7. I believe everybody wants that. See, I do and I don't. I want a Game 7, obviously, because this series has been unbelievable. This has like been one of the best finals that we've had in a long, long time. It's just been a blast. You never know who is going to win. Literally only last game is the only time that we haven't had a comeback. But I also kind of just want the Hurricanes to win it. If it was 100% that the Hurricanes would win in Game 7, then yeah, I'd want a Game 7, but a little bit. I don't want the chance of Vegas winning it. Vegas in 7 would be fun. You still did you message me on Instagram, T-Ball fan? I have not seen it. I did not see it. If you have, so you gotta message me, man. You gotta message me. Hannafin can't get that towards the net. Let's see. Game 7 would be great, but I kind of just want the Hurricanes to end it now. That way I can relax in peace. Once a Leaf, always a Leaf. Go McFarner. See, I feel like that way for most other Leafs. He's just one of the few. You forgot, totally forgot. You got do it right now. I don't care if you're on your phone. You got to exit out of the stream and go message me. right now. Do it. I need to know, man. You're killing me. Nice keep at the line for just a moment, but now Dowd will gather it back up for Vegas. They'll regroup as they head through center. One thing that I think Carolina did a little bit better in Game 5 is they limited the rush chances for Vegas. They didn't have as many, and I think that's really how Vegas scores a lot of their goals is through the rush. So screw Schmarner, Torts, and everyone on that night's roster. See, I'll be honest, I kind of like Torts. He's a little bit of an asshole. He can kind of be a dick, but he's funny. He's a coach that I don't know if I would particularly want for my team, but I like him being in the league. He's just an interesting character, which I think always makes the league a little bit more exciting. And you know, we don't have two, like, I feel. Oh, okay. I thought that was out of play, but or at least a delay of game, but it was not. 6 straight Game 6 wins. Last loss was in 2021 against the Montreal Canadiens for the Vegas Golden Knights. That's crazy. I love Torts post games. They're so funny. Yeah, I mean, like, like the last post game when he was asked if he ever thought about putting in Aiden Hill, he was like, "Oh Christ, that's the worst question I've ever heard." It's like, I don't know if it's really that bad, but it's funny that you say that. Like, I don't think it's that bad of a question when the goalie has allowed 4 goals in 5. Oh, Lee Vass! Here's Tall! Taylor Hall, and he scores. Here's Tall. What a shitty call. Holy shit. I was just so surprising. I did not. There is a guy with a Canucks jersey. What the hell? I combined his first and last name into Tall. I don't know how Hall was behind everybody like that. And just a good shot past the glove. Yeah. I mean, we were just talking about how Hart has allowed 4 goals in every single game this series. And there's one, I mean, it is a break. And it's a good play shot above the pad, under the glove. That's where you want to shoot. It's more difficult to save that type of shot, but oh, it's not Q1 or Q nothing. Jankowski, good forecheck here by Jankowski. He dropped his stick and was able to pick it up and still battle for the puck. And that puck held on. Yeah, that's like. Yeah, that's like. It is a really well played shot, but still. That's at this point in the playoffs, you kind of just need your goalie to make some saves. And an early one like that, when you're already on the brink of elimination, it's a tough one to give up. My favorite Washington Capitals white jersey is the 2011 Winter Classic, or the alternate from 2011 to 2015. That is a nice jersey. I do like it. I like the Winter Classic. But yes, I would agree. I do think the The Eagle jersey is much better. That's just such a sick jersey, man. I love the Screaming Eagle. A puck dumped in. Bussy out to play it. The 226 is going at each other here in the corner. Stahl coming to help out, and that one's played out just out of the reach of Seth Jarvis. Now it's jumped on by Stahl. Jordan Stahl trying to center it in front. Knocked away by Lauzon. That one comes to Dowd, and he'll get it out. Slavin dumps it right back in. Reverse Retro 2.0 and their dark, and their white from the 1995-2007. And you got your dark and white set. Yeah, I mean, if they wanted to do that, totally would be down with it, man. I love the Reverse Retro 2.0. I was really happy they brought it back for their 50th anniversary season. But yeah, if they want to make that their home and their away set, it'd be sweet. I do feel like I don't know, they just don't want to rebrand until OV is retired. It's what it seems like, or it's what it feels like. He has not messaged me yet. No, he has not. But sometimes I don't get like the message request right away. So let's see. Oh, a puck in front just hops over the stick of Dorofeev. Stankoven, spin around pass. Tries to get it to Hall. Here comes Hall. Doesn't really have much options there, so he'll just play it in. Go off for a change. Good forecheck by Stankoven. Get the puck off of Hannafin. Visit to the far side. That shot on goal bounces up into the air. Knocked down by Blake. Pass across. That one hops over the stick of Hall. Hall back to the point. Walker across. Down low for Hall with a shot, and a little bit of a swing and a miss there. Stankoven trying to battle for it. He gets collapsed on, and Vegas will be able to get it out. RR1 would be a good third too. Yeah, I don't love the. I mean, it's not like I hate the Reverse Retro 1.0, but oh, here's Barbashev, kicks it to a stick, sent in front. Nice play by Gostisbehere to break up that pass in front. And he just put enough on it to get it all the way down the ice, but not enough for icing. Oh, here's Svechnikov with it. Sent in front off the pad of Hart. Rebound! And that one is put wide. Aho looking for it. Gets it to Svechnikov. Svechnikov, ooh, he gets hit hard, but gets the pass across. Aho tries to get it back for Svechnikov. He was taken down by Barbashev. And now this line coming right back in. A good shift here by the first line. Aho plays it back to the point. Chatfield across to Gostisbehere. And that will be played in. Carolina trying to make some changes, so their pressure has kind of faded a bit. And Vegas will be able to get the puck down the ice and get it deflected, so no icing allows them to change as well. But yeah, I don't hate the Capitals Reverse Retro 1.0, but I don't think the Screaming Eagle works as well in their current color scheme. I just much prefer it in the old color scheme. But that Reverse Retro 1.0 is better than their current third. Kind of have a feeling that the whole Babcock Oilers situation is not going to close. It's not going to cross the finish line. So messy. And nothing has really happened yet. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on really what he did that made him resign in Columbus. Because, yeah, we don't know. So the thing is like, yes, it is so messy, but it's not like the Oilers didn't know about how messy Babcock is. You know, I'm sure they're very aware. And the Oilers are okay with a little bit of a mess, as long as the person is good enough. Oh, Eichel coming in. His shot stopped by Bussy. Carolina wanted an interference call. Dorofeev, good right save. Now puck comes in front. Oh, and bounced off the top of the net, and Bussy has to grab it before it goes into the net. Whew. Wow. That was a close one. So there's the shot by Eichel. It's a good right pad save. And then it comes back to Dorofeev. Off his blocker, off his mask. And then a bat play by Dorofeev. It goes off the top of the net. Bussy tries to swing at it, misses. It bounces back into the crease. And he grabs a hold of it. Making sure that that one doesn't have a chance of going in. That was close. That would have been quite the sequence there. Let's see. Okay, you know what's funny? So, okay. With Nick's comment, Windy City, he says Bussy, right? In full caps. But on my chat right here, I guess it thinks that it's a different language, and it auto translates to the bus. It says to the bus on my chat, unless I hover over it, which is really funny. Yes, great save, Bussy. Just remember that if background doesn't work out, they can always get Craig Berube. Yeah, yeah. Like I think I don't think the Oilers really care about it being messy as long as the NHL approves him coming back. I think they're okay with it. Just depends on exactly what he did. I wonder if we'll ever find out. I have no idea. Ontario Reign has a new logo with the Los Angeles Kings colors from 96 to 88. Yes, I did see that. I think I'm actually going to talk about that in the first intermission because I want to pull up some pictures. Which, have I prepared anything? No, but I'll probably pull up some pictures. Oof. Yeah, they show the neck cam there. That's close too, because that puck could easily bounce off his glove and in, but does make the save. First right hand catching goalie in the finals since Tom Barrasso in 1992. Interesting. You know, I wonder how much, like, I wonder over the course of the series how much the right-handedness really matters. Like, I do think that initially, right-handed goaltenders do make a difference because players are so used to shooting on the left-hand glove that, like, a lot of the time they don't even really think about, you know, or they at least, like, don't look up to where they're shooting. They just, like, kind of know where they're going to shoot. Or, like, they don't think about it as hard. They're just like, yeah, I'm going to go low glove, but then they shoot low glove and they realize it's low blocker. That's a completely different scenario. So I think over the course of the series, that doesn't matter as much, but definitely, like, in a game one, I think that could really be a positive. Vegas has a decision with their coaching staff too, if Tortorella will be back or not. I mean, Hall coming in. Oh, that shot just misses the net. And wow, it's going to be a tripping call against Carolina. Jackson Blake. Let's see. Blake, yeah, Blake doesn't really understand. Let's see. I mean, I'm a little surprised they called that. I will say. But they've made I feel like the refs, not that they made questionable calls in this series, but I've been surprised at some of the calls that they've made because it is the finals. Penalty kill got to step up. I mean, it's been good for Carolina so far in the series. Going back to Torts, I mean, I would assume that if Tortorella wants to be back, he'll be back. Like you take a team to the Cup final. It's technically he doesn't have a contract going past this season, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, if he says I want to coach here again, I'm sure Vegas will be like, yeah, okay, sure. It's more up to Torts than anything else. But yeah, we'll see how the Carolina penalty kill does. I mean, it's been good so far, like all throughout these playoffs, but in these finals as well. Vegas does come back and win the series. Tortorella will become only the second coach in NHL history to win a cup with two teams. Only one so far is Scotty Bowman. That's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. You like the Capitals red alternate? What was that one again? Oh yeah, right. The opposite Winter Classic, pretty much. Yeah, that one's nice too. That one is nice as well. Canes in 6, hopefully. I missed the power play percentage. So I was looking at that. Oh yeah, I need to switch. There we go. That one is going to be offside. I want to go back and see that power play percentage. They're 2 for 15. So yeah. Yeah, it's hearts outside the blue paint. When Blake trips him, and Brind'Amour is not happy about it. He is pissed. Brind'Amour is mad, man. Which, like I said, I'm not surprised that he'd be pissed. Here comes Marner in. Quick shot stopped by Bussy. So, okay, apparently Marner didn't like his first period in Game 5, and then they asked him why, and he says, I don't remember. Oh, dude. What a guy. Hurdle. He's going to the box. Hurdle off of the draw. Did he play with his hand? Let's take a look. Yeah, face-off violation. Hurdle misses it. Ooh. He does. Okay, so. Oh, yeah, no, that's intentional as hell. Yeah, he plays it with his hand. So it's a 4-on-4. Well, 4-on-4 for a minute 29 seconds. As Hurdle goes off for the delay of game, or the face-off violation. We got Eichel out there with Stone, McNabb, and Theodore. But a one draw, Gossesbear with a blast, and that is held by Hart. Aho, Jarvis, and Keandre Miller. That was the 4 out for Carolina. Probably will be the same guys, I would assume, since that was a 2-second play. Will we have a new coach before the draft? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't. Yeah, we might not. The Leafs might not have a coach before the draft because I do still kind of feel like they're waiting on Bruce Cassidy. It does feel that way. Jarvis in the corner now. Battling for it. Aho in to help him out. We'll pass it back to the point. Gostisbehere for Aho. Tries to send it down low. Couldn't connect with Walker, who was out there now. McNabb holding on. Passes it back to Theodore. Eichel trying to swing his way in. Has to peel back. Now makes a quick change. Here comes Howden in. A break. Good right pad save. That was a terrible change by Carolina. Allowed Howden to work his way in. Uncontested. Like I talked about earlier, I feel like they did a good job limiting those types of breaks in Game 5. But that was a terrible change that allowed Howden to walk right in. And he scored a lot of goals that way. Yeah, it's just a bad change, and you know what? Howden, he yelled at the refs. He wanted a slashing call. No, it hits the stick. That's fine. Yeah, there's been talk that the Leafs have been waiting on Bruce Cassidy as well. Keep in mind. I just hope he plays our guys the right way. Yeah, I mean, I think Cassidy would be. I'd be happy with Cassidy. And yeah, I don't know. It does kind of seem like that's what they're waiting on. Like they've had like so long to pick a coach. You feel like they probably would have chose someone by now if they weren't waiting on him, but right now Carolina will get a brief power play for 30 seconds as Jackson Blake works his way in, pass back to the point. And Gostisbehere just can't get that across. A good stick by Marner. Who will get it down the ice. Gostisbehere will dump it in. Hart out to play it. Oh, he fumbles it out front. Oh, what a save by Hart. Coming back across after making a terrible play behind his net. He has to dive to make the save, and that is unbelievable that they did not score. Wow. Crazy. I want to see that again. Martinook in front. Backhand. Hart gets a piece of that as it rolls to the corner. Martinook trying to swing it back in front. Has to go back behind the net. Aho to the point. Shot. Rebound. And that one is swung wide by Svechnikov, who now lays out his man in the corner. Svechnikov, he's thrown a couple of big hits on the shift as that one is played back out to center by Vegas. Carolina trying to catch them on a change. You'll play it down low. Puck kept in by Ehlers. Fed behind the net, and that'll get some time for Lauzon to lift that to center. Jack Eichel jumping in on the loose puck with some speed. Works towards the middle. Good job by Slavin. As Marner and a Carolina player were tied up on the other side. Stahl trying to feed it across. That one's cut off by the Vegas defenseman and pumped right back in. I like the Los Angeles Kings Legends Night jerseys. Yes, the purple and yellow from 2010 to 2014 and 2014 to 2017. Yes, those jerseys. They are nice. I mean, they're basically just their inaugural season jerseys, which I like. Riley Smith with a good check in the corner. Puck comes to the near boards here as a battle for it. 3 Vegas players, 3 Carolina players. Just trying to push it outside of the line. Carolina still trying to battle for it. Comes loose for Vegas. Now it's a good takeaway by Walker, and Carolina will get it out. It's flipped out, but now played back in. Chatfield and the referee get tangled as the referee goes down. That's twice now on this far side. There's been someone going down as that puck tried to, they get it ahead. They tried to get it ahead to Jackson Blake, but it was tipped out of play. So here's, just Svechnikov doesn't quite get all of it. He has to do it on the backhand. And so he puts it closer to Hart than he really wants. And that backhand just squeaks through the arm of Hart, but gets enough of it to have it shoot out of the right side and missing the net. So two very, very close chances. But still only a 1-0 lead for Carolina. Just hope Chayka's reputation doesn't affect his chances at making moves, because I'm worried about that. Yeah, me too. That is probably, like, I guess one of the main things that I'm worried about is that, that it really seems like a lot of people don't like him. Which, it's not like you need the other GMs to be, like, friends with him, but as long as it's, like there's a point where it's, like, you don't need them to be friends, but as long as they'll accept his calls and stuff like that, that's fine. But it almost seems like there's some general managers that might not even do that. They might just be like, fuck this guy, I don't care. Which is stupid. I would say that's a stupid thing to do, but I need to get more water. We got 4:39 left here to go in the first period. I hope he doesn't do anything suspicious behind the scenes with us. I want to say that he's learned. Yeah, I mean, I hope so too, obviously. It was really funny. They had, like, a little draft combine video that they, like, released where they were interviewing Chayka, and he's like, yeah, I love the draft combine. And it's like, yeah, bro, we know. Yeah, we know from what you did in Arizona, man. We know you like it. That's why you did tested the draft players too early. Oh, wow. And Hall with the drive to the net. They're going to call a penalty on that. Wow, Eichel is not happy. Yeah, he gets his stick into the armpit of Hall, and Hall does a little bit of a chicken wing, which yeah, I mean, it's kind of a hook, also kind of a chicken wing at the same time. So Eichel is going to go off for hooking. And Carolina will get another power play. I mean, they had a abbreviated 30-second one earlier in the period, but they'll have the full 2 minutes this time around unless they score or they take a penalty of their own. Torch looks stupid now, keeping Hart in net with the Golden Knights are trailing 1-0. I mean, I wouldn't say the score specifically is the reason he looks stupid. It's just the fact that Hart allowed 4 goals in the first 5 games. In each of the first 5 games, I should say. There's the slap shot and glove down by Hart. Aho's getting kind of bullied in front here. No, sorry, that's Yeah, it is Aho down on the ice. So it's just a pass across. Yeah, Stahl. Stahl. So they get the pass to Stahl, who's below the goal line, and it's a pass across to, I think it was Svechnikov on the other side. And then it goes up to Gossesbear with the shot. Gossesbear. Here's Jarvis with it. Down for Svechnikov. Aho. Back up. Now Aho on it again. Stahl's in front, as he usually is. But Aho fumbles it. And now Vegas trying to work the other way. It's Smith to Sissons. Sissons, he gets collapsed on as Smith had peeled off. Now Carolina trying to come the other way. Ehlers to Jarvis. Back for Ehlers. Gossesbear tipped in front. And that just goes wide. Aho not able to tip it on goal. Ehlers does a good job keeping the line. Svechnikov back for Gossesbear. Trying to work his way in. Ehlers. Back for the Ghost. Gossesbear down for Svechnikov. Aho. 50 seconds left to go on the power play. That one hops over the stick of Jarvis and does come out to center, so Vegas will make a change. Carolina will make some changes as well, but Ehlers trying to come right back in quickly. Poke back to the point. Try to make some short-range passes, but it's knocked away by McNabb, so Ehlers was way deep in the zone. Now here comes Hall. Can't work his way past that defenseman. Stankoven, back to the point. He gets hit hard, by the way, and that one turned over, cleared by Vegas. Oh, quick forecheck here by Vegas on the power or penalty kill. They only got 5 seconds left. Marner trying to take away the puck. That one is not cleared. It's back for Marner. Marner holding on. Marner on it again. Nice move towards the middle and good stick. I'm not sure who that was, but a good stick by the Carolina player. Now there's a penalty coming up to Carolina. Jack Eichel still has possession, though. His shot stopped by Bussy. And so we'll have a Carolina penalty kill. Let's take a look what the call was. So it's Marner who passes it to Theodore. Back for Marner. Nice move on Nikishin, who does actually a good job with the stick there. Oh my god, that's the penalty? A little cross-check that Marner flops on. That's crazy. Maybe Sundin can do some of the talking when we do things. All that good help. Yeah, I mean, anything that... Sundin's definitely a hire that is... Like, I'm sure there's, like, some other... there is some other positives for hiring Sundin, but I think a lot of it is just because how unhappy the fan base was with the Leafs. That they're like, we need some goodwill here, man. We need something. A broken stick right off the draw for Chatfield. Here's a pass down low. Eichel can't send it to the front. He still holds on to it. Eichel with it. Surveying, goes behind the net. Now pass back for Marner. Marner across. Chatfield, like I said, has no stick. He's trying to go to the bench, but doesn't have time. Pass across to Marner, who fumbles on that puck. Chatfield can't get there because he doesn't have a stick. Now he picks one up from the bench. Here's Stone in front to the point. And that Dorfia feed misses Marner. Marner on it. 48 seconds left to go. Marner up high. His shot stopped. Rebound. Stone. Huge save by Bussy. Couple more saves. Blocked in front. It's still loose. Now goes to the corner. Hurdle to Marner. Back for Hurdle in front and missed him. And now that gets cleared. How did that puck stay out, man? Bussy made 2 or 3 really good saves, and there was a block in front too. Marner back pass to Eichel, who comes into the zone with speed. Leaves it there for Hurdle. Nice move. Pass across. Stone. Marner with a shot. And that one goes wide. Kept alive. Dying seconds here. Passing across. Huge save by Bussy. Bussy robbing Dorofeev in the final seconds of the period. And Carolina holds on. Wow. What an end to the first. Holy. That was crazy. So just right off the draw, Eichel gets a little tap on the stick. Oh, there's 2 huge saves, 3 huge saves, and Slavin also gets a big block in there too. There's the pass across. Bussy diving across with the shoulder. The Superman-esque save. Wow. Freddie could never. You know what? I love Freddie. Freddie's not making that save, I don't think. I'm sorry. Freddie's giving up one of those. You know, we talk about how sometimes your goalie just needs to make a save. Yeah, that was one of those times where your goalie kind of just needs to make a save, and Bussy did. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go grab some more water. Yeah, Freddie never played well in elimination games. He did not. Oh, well, that scorecard is wrong, or scoreboard. That's all right. I'll be back real quick. Just give me like 2 minutes for water. Okay, I'm back. All right. Let me pull up chat. Yeah, I know that it still says Buffalo and Boston. I mean, I could have easily fixed that. I could literally just do. What is it? I could have just done this. But, anyways, doesn't matter. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead. We'll play some dulls. I've saved the dulls for stream, so let's organize this into the way that I want it. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, and then okay, cool. All right. So this is turkey. Oh, yeah, right. Turkey. There we go. Just the actual way of spelling turkey instead of the Anglicized. Anglicized. We'll be back for the second. Sounds good. Sounds good. Current Los Angeles black and white jerseys from 2024 to 2024 to present. Both don't have laces on the collar. Yeah, I mean, they don't really necessarily need to. We'll guess Turkey. Turkey's not it. I mean, laces are kind of useless in today's day with jerseys. Let's guess Chad. Senegal, maybe? Senegal's too far away. Maybe Eritrea. Closer to that, so probably maybe like Rwanda. Adjacent to Rwanda. Uganda? Uganda. Alright, not bad. Not bad. We got it below my average, which is positive. So then we gotta go from Saudi Arabia to Morocco. You have to go Jordan, Israel, or can you just go Israel? I think you gotta go Jordan, Israel. And then you gotta go Egypt. Then you go Libya. Then you go Algeria. There you go. Just like that. We are top 41%, so it just goes to show the type of people that play this game is the ones that, yeah, would know that. I don't think we need to do guess the game or framed. Actually, we'll do this. We'll do City 2 Nerdle. That is what we will do. Right. So City 2 Nerdle. Let's see. Time travel. Let's figure out the time travel movie. So, time travel. Bruce Willis and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That is Looper. That was directed by Ryan Johnston. Ryan Johnston. Star Wars and Knives Out. Then we will go with, let's see, J.J. Abrams, third in the franchise. This is well, okay. I'm assuming, like, is this a Star Wars, but, like, what? So, it's not third in the franchise, though. It's third in some. I'm trying to think of what even is the newest third in Star Wars. There's Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and then Rise of the Skywalker. That's what it is. I guess Lord Dern isn't in the third one. Anyways, SIM cards. Oh, this is probably whatchamacallit, third Mission Impossible movie. Is that directed by J.J. Abrams? I guess so. Yeah. And then this is Samuel Jackson, Colin Firth, SIM cards. I'm not sure. Empire. I don't know what this one is either. Oh, okay. Kingsman Secret Service and Inland Empire. Okay. Gotcha. I'm just moving shit around, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just moving shit around. Third in the franchise, Jeremy Irons, Bruce Willis. I don't know what that would have been. Die Hard. Gotcha. Guess that makes sense. Alright. Now the reversal. So this is just movies that have a connection. Well, Shark Tale and Zootopia are both animated. Free Guy sucks as a movie. Neon pink. Hot. Is this like maybe like fashion movies? Night at Museum, Free Guy, and Real Steel. Is this? No. Okay. Okay. I'm Sean Livy. Okay. Dude, I do not know. I'm moving. I'm just moving. Uh-oh. Okay, we have a problem. One of these is supposed to be the connector. That's not good. What is supposed to be the connector? I think this is the... Okay, I was going to say, I think it's Ben Stiller. And I just couldn't remember his name for whatever reason. So I'm glad that I figured that out. And now we just have to move these two and those two. Robert De Niro, buddy cop movie, fashion designer. Okay, so I kind of understood. Who's the fashion designer in Zootopia? I don't even remember. Do not remember. All right, let's go on to our next one. Do we want to do? Yeah, we'll do disorderly. Why not? This is disorderly. We have to sort these online services by the date when they were shut down, starting with the most recent. Wow. Skype is shut down? I just thought no one used that shit anymore. No! Dude, I feel like Ask Jeeves is like so long ago. I don't even know what Google Reader is. Quibi. Quibi's like 20... Quibi is the service where they had like a bunch of like really famous people who would make shows that you could only view on your phone, which makes sense now, but at the time it was just not in, like, that was just not a thing. Like, it was like short form shows. So I feel like Club Penguin is the most recent. Omega's got to be like more recent too. I didn't even know that Omega was shut down either. We're just gonna guess this. Okay, I only got Omega. That's not great. We're going to swap these and that, I guess, is Ask. I got no idea. Damn. Ask Jeeves just got shut down. Crazy. Okay, Skype was recent too. Omega was in 2023. Club Penguin's in 2017? I mean, I guess they did bring... Didn't they bring it back, though? Didn't they bring it back? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, good angle. Good angle today. This is like 182. What? Getting hot. That's like 9 away then, right? Or more? 195? Boiling, okay. 193? 190. This is 192. We're going 191. It was 192. No. No. Come on, man. Come on. All right. Kind of hard golf. Oh, yeah. So you want me to look at those? Sure, sure. I'll look at the Ontario rain. We can do that. Let me pull it up. Give me a second. Ontario rain. Right. Give me some pictures here to look at. Really? They posted like nothing? What about Instagram? Give me 1 second. I just want like good pictures. I don't want I can find like shitty ones, but I want like decent ones. They had to have posted it somewhere on social media. Surely on their Instagram they posted some decent photos. Not completely. Yeah, like, come on, man. I don't want to like this one. I didn't like that post. Yeah, they just post like mostly videos. Hate that, man. All right. Let's go to Reddit, I guess. Reddit probably will have something for me. Surely they'll have a decent picture somewhere. Or maybe not. Wow, really? Those are the best pictures that we got? Those are the best pictures that we got. Yeah, I'm looking for like a good picture though, is the problem. Not like a terrible one from like 50 feet away. That like I want just like a picture of the jerseys. But they really just have not posted really much of anything. What if I just look up Ontario Reign New Jerseys? It's on their website. Let's go to their website. It's still from so far away. I go to their shop. They have New Jerseys in the shop. They do. Okay. I don't want the youth. There we go. All right. Let's pull these up here. Give me 1 second. Actually, oh my god, I'm dying. I was actually thinking about making a video about this, and maybe I still will. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Why is this not popping up? Oh, that's probably why. Hey. Yep, that would do it. That would do it. All right. So, this is the Reign's new home jersey. I like it quite a bit. Logo is a really nice looking logo. I like the silver outline there, or that gray outline. That looks nice. You know, it's not overly complicated, but I like the purple and gold that's integrated into this jersey. The fact that they are kind of bringing back that color scheme a little bit is very good, very fun. I wish that the Kings themselves did it, and not just their AHL affiliate. But honestly, with like, it looks like the period's going to start fairly quickly here, so I'm going to go fast. In terms of home, solid, very, very good. I like it a lot. The away, on the other hand, I don't like as much. Specifically, it really just does come down to the shoulders. I hate the shoulders. Now, apparently, the reason they have the black shoulders is because they need to, like, they share the same equipment with the LA Kings. So, with the black equipment from the Kings, it would be weird for them to have black equipment and not have any black on the jersey itself. So, I can kind of get it in a sense, but the black shoulders don't work. They really don't. If they integrated the black into the stripes themselves, I think that would be a little bit better. But the black shoulders and the black cuffs, it's so odd. I don't think it looks particularly good, to be honest. I feel like it's very just out of nowhere. Anyways, the game is starting back up, so yeah, I think I'll probably actually talk about the Reign's jerseys in a video fairly soon here. But yeah, it's kind of mixing two eras of the Kings together. It's not great. It's really I don't mind the home jersey there, but the away is it just is awkward. It's an awkward jersey. As we get ready for the second period. All right. So Vegas still on the power play for another 33 seconds. I always wondered if the Kings would have still switched to black and white if they didn't get Gretzky. Yeah, it's a good question, honestly. Yeah, that does almost feel like that was the reason for it. That's a good save by Bussy, and that will get cleared. Probably do it for the power play, so yeah, 4 seconds left here to go, and Marner's in his own zone. So that's going to do it for the power play. Another killed penalty by Carolina, who they've done such a good job with this penalty kill throughout these playoffs here. Barbashev trying to jump on this. He gets behind the defense, in behind the net, swings it around. Stankoven trying to get there, but McNabb is on it first. Now Howden in the corner. Howden, he gets stripped by Aho, and that one doesn't come out, but now it does, and here's a chance. Jarvis in. Jarvis trying to send it in front, and good stick by Theodore. Puck up ahead. Bowman shoots it high. New York Knicks are the NBA championships, or NBA champions. I don't know if you saw with the entire city in chaos, people taking it way too far. I mean, I'm not surprised. It's a team that hasn't won anything in, what was it, like, well, since like 73, right? So it's like 54 years or whatever. 53 years. Whatever it was. Yeah, I'm not surprised. And like, that's almost like people are, I don't know, that's just what's going to happen, man. People almost always go a little bit too far with that type of stuff. It's a combination of, people being just so amped up that their team finally won. A lot of alcohol, and also just like people taking advantage of the situation that just like maybe aren't even interested in the Knicks at all, but they just want to go crazy. So just they're just looking for that type of situation. It's kind of just a mix of everything. I'll celebrate with everyone and be cocky, but won't set things on fire and hurt others. Wow, it's good. Good thing that you got some empathy there. Yeah, me too. I will be happy. Yeah, like, obviously, the people doing those things suck, right? I'm not saying that they are good people, or at least, like, I don't know. Yeah, it's something that doesn't surprise me. I'm just not surprised. So it's almost more surprising when that doesn't happen. But yeah, when you got a team that's it's been that long since they've been able to celebrate something, yeah. Yeah, it probably was. It probably was. You're right if you win, you're right if you lose. So 17:48 here to go. With a defensive zone draw, but it's Stahl taking the draw, who's been so good. And that time around, though, Eichel does win it, but the puck comes out anyways. It was a little bit of a tied-up draw that the wingers came in and helped out, so it's almost a draw on the draw, as you could say. Stahl knocks down his man. That puck comes free. Here's Stahl! And that one's tipped above the net. Oh, man. That was close. Stahl, he wanted 6 and 6. Well, 7 and 6. And now here's a break. It's Jordan Stahl. He comes in. Oh, and a right blocker save. Wow. The breakaway is not something that he scored on all too often. It's been mostly the tip-ins, the tap-ins, that the way he scored. Well, someone was yelling for the puck. They wanted that puck badly, but Chatfield not able to get around to that. Yeah, it would have been great I would love if Stahl scored in this game. God, it would be so funny. It'd be so good. Svechnikov gives Barbashev a little bump at the bench. The puck comes back in. Long pass by Theodore up ahead for Barbashev. But now it's back the other way. Missed the stick of Robinson. Dude, I'm so used to saying Robertson with the Leafs that it's hard to say Robinson. But now it's offside. So let's see. There was 2 chances for Stahl. So it's just a good battle here. Who knocks down Dorofeyev. And he goes to the net and just can't quite get the stick there on time. And then a quick pass up ahead. Stahl all alone. He tries to go blocker side. Well, puck in front and good poke away by Hurdle. And now it's a 2-on-1. Hurdle coming in, holds on. His shot blocked in front. I don't know if that got to Bussy. Horzak with the shot stopped by Bussy. Damn, Hurdle held on to that puck for so long and still able to get a shot away. Hall's just trying to get it out, and that is going to be icing. So let's see. Does this get to Bussy or not? I'm not sure. So it's Sissons with a nice little chip play, and Hurdle just holding on, holding on. Oh. Let's see. Oh no, Bussy does get that save. I thought Jackson Blake maybe got a piece of it. I watched your Islanders jersey history tier list video. Left a comment. Yeah, I haven't got around to the comments yet. I need to do that. Sometimes, honestly, I forgot that I uploaded my video yesterday. Or was it yesterday? I don't know. Sometimes I'll upload a video and I'll just like completely forget about it. So I need to look at the comments. But I had no idea they kept the Fisherman. Kept the Fishman design with the original logo. Thought they scrapped it completely because it was so hated. Yeah, no, yeah, they did just for. It was basically just for one season. Even though they started wearing it in the 1996-97 season. But yeah, mostly just for the 1 year that they decided to do that. It was mostly just the Fisherman itself was hated. I don't think the jerseys themselves were that hated, but it was just people hated the logo. They felt it was like almost like a disgrace to the team, especially because they were so ass at the time. New York Rangers jersey history tier list video coming soon. That is true. We'll see when that comes up, but sometime soon. Probably going to get another video or two out before it. I mean, if the finals end tonight, then I will do a video on the finals. But if not, then we'll see. Walker's shot doesn't get to the net. Now he just sends it down low. Yeah, I didn't know those jerseys were a thing and considered only for one scene. That's probably why. Yeah, I guess, you know, the Fisherman is definitely more well known than the Wave jersey is what I call them. Hello, greetings from Finland, where Aho is from. Cool. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. That is cool that you're from Finland and tuning in. I'm assuming that you are cheering for Carolina, since you mentioned Aho. Yeah, nice. I'm not a Carolina fan, but I'm cheering for Carolina, obviously. Obviously. Go Canes, indeed. Yes. Yes, indeed. Puck bounced down. Dowd jumping on that. He just muscles off a check. There's a pass to the point, and that shot just goes wide. Svechnikov trying to get it out. Puck off the boards and out. Rasmus Anderson will dump it right back in. Carolina gathering up the puck. We're able to get that puck down on Hart, who will leave it there for his defenseman. 14:05 left to go here in the second period. Shots 10-14 in favor of Vegas. Andre Miller trying to wrap the puck around. Marner on it here. Puck kept in for a moment, and now it's played out. 2-on-1 for the Canes. Here they come. There's a shot. And that is put high by Stankoven. And now another odd man chance. Here's Barbashev, and his shot goes wide. As the game is starting to open up a little bit. That shot, oh man, came down in front. Busty didn't know where it was for a moment. Walker gets out of the way, but that's a big hit. I think it was Lauzon stepping up on Stankoven, and now they're having a little talk after the whistle. Ref talking to Lauzon. I don't think that's any penalty, but maybe just having a conversation. Yeah, here's the Stankoven, and he just flips it over the net. Yeah, it's a big hit by Lauzon. That's a fine hit. It's a big hit. It's 4:30 a.m. Can't see the damn game from anywhere. That sucks. Damn. Lauzon with 35 hits in these playoffs, 3 tonight. Canucks bring back the Flying V jerseys for the Home 10 remix, imagine. Honestly, I could see it. I could see them doing I mean, there's that classic concept that I think I've seen probably 100 times of the Flying V just in the current color scheme. If they wanted to do that, I think they could. But I don't remember what their color scheme is supposed to be. Forget what their colors are. I unfortunately don't remember all of them off the top of my head. Oh, and there's a stick that gets... Ehlers, I think, gets hit up high. He's not cut. He's not bleeding. But I don't know if there's a penalty coming up. I think they just called the play. Let's see. Yeah, that's just a high stick. McNabb. I mean, he's kind of going for the puck, but that's not a follow-through. That's a high stick. I don't know if they're calling that. I don't think they are. We'll have to see. We're going to commercial break, so we'll see if they call it when we get back. Yes, I will. I'll do my best to keep you updated as much as I can. Dude, I think I'm gonna be Leafs fan. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm being trolled by TML fan. I'm pretty sure I'm being trolled because he has not messaged me. I think they're trolling me. I swear to God. I'm at the point where I don't even know if I believe that I used to work with them. But they did know a lot about me in that first stream. I don't know. Who knows? Oh God. Loud noises. All right. Let's see. We're back here, and is there going to be a penalty or not? Um, 2028 Winter Classic will be the Vegas Golden Knights and the Los Angeles Kings at SoFi Stadium. Is it the Kings? Oh, it hasn't been announced yet. Wait, I'm thinking 2027. Yeah, Utah, right. I got you. I got you. I mean, it could be. They could be doing that. Yeah, so no penalty. They did not call a penalty there. You have a feeling, too? It's going on for months. Yeah, like, they did know a lot about me in that first stream. But it's not anything that I don't think I haven't said before. I would have to go back. I don't even remember what stream it was is the problem, so I don't even know where to go back to look at it. But yeah, it just feels like at this point they are trolling me. A pass up ahead for Martinook. We'll dump it down. Martinook trying to forecheck here. He does a decent job, but Hurdle will work the puck free and bring it out to center. That one's dumped in. He doesn't get past the middle ice. That'll be an icing call. Yeah, it was a good stick by Slavin there to stop the rush from Eichel. Defensive zone draw. It's expected that the new PWHL teams for their inaugural season will just have the city name on the front like everyone else did, but we should get names. Yeah, so kind of like, oh, nice move by Gostisbehere. Works his way in, and his shot off of the shin pads of Sissons and wide. But yeah, kind of like Seattle and Vancouver, they did that as well, right? We knew they were the Torrance and Golden Eyes, but we did not get their official jerseys. Now Hall back in with Stankoven. Hall tries to get Stankoven just out of his reach. Maybe a little too quick on the pass. Yeah, I bet, like, it's a little frustrating that every single time a new PWHL team happens, they just have their city name on the front. But like, I guess like it's kind of like a quirk of the league now. So like it's almost, strangely enough, it almost makes it more okay since it's like just, yeah, a little quirk of the league. But I would like an actual jersey. I would prefer it. We'll see what Seattle and Vegas does for their jerseys. Kind of cool that they are going to Hamilton. Maybe that can build a rivalry with the Scepters. Yeah, that could be a very, very fun rivalry. Very cool. I think that was a smart decision from them to go to Hamilton. I do hope it works out for them. Long pass up ahead. That was a really clean pass up ahead to Walker. That shot by Hall. It's blocked. Doesn't get to the net. Bowman. Let's get it up ahead. Hanifin will play it in. Dowd on the forecheck here. Poked away by Miller. Hall gets nailed to the boards, but he gets the pass up to Stahl. That one played down. Allows Carolina to make the change. Jarvis also gets hit hard. Still on the puck, though. Battling with Dowd. And McNabb doesn't have a stick here. See if Carolina can take advantage of it. No stick for the Vegas defenseman. Puck back to the line. Now Stahl with it. Stahl to Slavin. Slavin surveying across. Back for Slavin. Now it's Dowd with no stick as he gave it to McNabb. Ehlers at the point here. Works his way down. Passes it to Slavin. Across to Chatfield. Chatfield. That puck towards the net goes wide. Ehlers on it. Back for Slavin again. A long shift. Dowd's been out there for 2 minutes and he has no stick right now. Chatfield shooting off of the mask, I believe, of Hart and goes out of play. So Carolina not able to fully take advantage of the no stick, but you do get a little bit more pressure. I want to assume that new teams will eventually get logos right away, but I don't know. I mean, they did do that with Vancouver and Seattle. Like, it was pretty quickly they did get their logos and stuff. They just didn't get the new jerseys, which, like I said, hopefully they'll get them this year. Did you see the PWHL team in Vegas? I don't know if they're going to be called the Queens. I mean, I guess they could be, but I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see what they're named. But yeah, Vegas. So it's Hamilton, Vegas. Isn't it Detroit and San Jose? I think are the 4 expansions. Hopefully the PWHL Vegas won't be villains. Yeah. I don't know. You almost always kind of need a villain, though, right? Going to Chicago next. Yeah, like I'm a little bit surprised how many Western teams that they have. So I feel like with early leagues, you usually don't want to do too much travel. But they've had a decent amount, like of with adding San Jose and Vegas, that is a decent amount of travel for those teams. But yeah, we'll see what names they give them. I don't know when they'll announce the names. I'm interested in that. Yeah, they're talking about how this game is a little bit more low scoring, and this is the series that we kind of expected out of this team, a little bit lower scoring, not quite as crazy as the series actually has been. So we'll see what we'll see if maybe Carolina can get 4 more goals or 3 more goals. I guess I think it would be so funny if Hart allows another 4-goal game. That's all I want, man. Wonder what the Hamilton team will be called. Yeah, me too. I mean, probably will be better than the Hammers. I'm gonna be honest. That is gonna be offside. Are they gonna? I don't think they're gonna put that back in Carolina's zone, right? It was not an intentional offside. Yeah, Svechnikov has been very physical in this game. He's thrown quite a number of hits. Hamilton getting a bunch of new hockey coming their way. Good for that city. Tried to get an NHL team in the past, but failed. Don't think that's ever going to happen. This is the best thing. Best next thing. Next best thing. There we go. Yeah, I mean, they did have an NHL team in the past in 1920 with the Hamilton Tigers, but yeah, I do think that they're probably not going to get an NHL team in today's day and age. I don't think one's coming to Hamilton. I mean, maybe, but we'll see. No, the Tigers existed, but 100 years ago, yeah, they're not coming back. Absolutely not. It was not that funny. I just started coughing. Yeah, I would love if the Tigers came back. That'd be sick. I'd be, as long as they use the same logo, I would be so on board. But yeah, I don't know if that's happening. You have the Hamilton Tiger Cats, anyways. So like, I feel like that would be too confusing. So I've tried when I've tried looking up like to get the hats and stuff for and even when I was looking to get the sweater and looking up Hamilton Tigers, yeah, I just saw so many Tiger Cats, and I'm just like, damn, man, I don't want any of this stuff. It's just like clogging up my search feed, man. I don't think Ontario is going to get another NHL team because the Leafs just got their just got the. Hold on, dude. My nose is doing the thing again. Okay, I think my nose is better now. Maybe, kind of. Oh, that's offside. Okay. Let's try this again. I don't think Ontario is going to get another NHL team because the Leafs just only reason Ottawa has a team is because it's far enough from Toronto. Yeah, it's fair enough. I think I feel like they could just build another arena though. Like that, there is enough hockey fans that I feel like they could support another team if they really wanted to. But I also think that the NHL would rather expand to other markets first. Like maybe in the future they can get another team in there, but you know, with right now they would rather expand to like other markets, I think. So yeah, they're showing the Carlson hit here in Game 5 that has taken him out of the series. 7 minutes left here to go in the second period. Only 11 to 14 are the shots on goal. I feel like I said like I feel like 4 minutes ago I said the shots are 10 to 14, so I haven't had too many shots on goal since then. I don't know exactly when it was, but yeah, it feels like it's been a little bit calmer here as of late. But Stankoven turns the puck over. Here's in front, and that one just goes wide. Stankoven on it again to Jackson Blake. Scores! This line again! 2-0 Carolina! God, this line has been unreal for Carolina through these playoffs. Unreal! Stankoven has been such a good pickup, man. God, Stankoven has been so good. I know they got him last year, but just Stankoven doing everything he can to put the puck towards the net. He finally decides, I'll give it to Jackson Blake, who throws the puck. It bounces off of Marner's stick. Marner with the goal. There's the Mitch Marner in Game 6 with the point. Yeah. Let's go. Mitch Marner on the board. If only he got a point for that. If only he got a point. I think that was Marner's stick. I'm pretty sure that was. His father, Jason Blake, was a Leaf, but it wasn't a very good one. Don't diss on my guy, Jason Blake, my goat. This whole Stank and Blake line is great. Yeah, it's been so good throughout these playoffs. Like it's insane. I mean, like all like. I guess I didn't know too much about Jackson Blake specifically before these playoffs, but you know, I've liked Stankoven for a while. Like, I mean, obviously, it's not like he's been in the league for that long. This is only his third season, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But like, oh, in front, Hart just gets the save, squeezing his arm. Wow, Aho almost puts Carolina up by 3. That's a great pass by Svechnikov. And Aho trying to just peel it. Close. Close. St. Louis Blues vintage blue jersey, 95 to 98 in 2019. Present. Become an alternate. Yeah, I mean, I think they're more just keeping it as like a heritage jersey, I think is what they like to classify it as. Why couldn't Taylor Hall play like this in Chicago? It's because it's Chicago. Not to be rude about your team, but it's, you know, it's a little easier when you're got a better support team around you. I mean, he was pretty ass in Buffalo too. He was okay in Arizona. I mean, he was good in New Jersey, but I mean, the one season obviously very good, winning the Hart. But I think I saw Stankoven play in junior. And I went to visit family in BC. Nice, that's funny. Yeah, no, Stankoven, he's been good for. Hasn't he like been to like the conference finals twice, and now was in the finals here? But yeah, that's just like it's a pure effort play by Stankoven, who's like basically throwing it to the net like 17 times, trying to trying to get something on goal. Which is funny because I was just talking about how like there was like no shots on goal for like the past couple of minutes, and it's almost like Stankoven Herbie. Vegas will win that draw back and get it out to center. Riley Smith dumps it in. Bussy tries to get it out to stop it, but puck coming in front, swatted by Riley Smith and out of his reach, and now Stankoven coming the other way. Tries to get it ahead to Blake. Bounced off of his stick. Hurdle gets around Slavin. Tries to get around Chatfield, but he's pressured into the corner. That pass back does come out. Honestly, this is the most I've wanted a team to lose in the finals since the Bruins 2019. Even the Panthers' last 2 years wasn't like this for me. I don't know. I can't stand them, but I also generally want the Oilers to win either, for the Canadian Cup drought reasons. Yeah, that's true. Oh, here's Ehlers with a chance. Ehlers shot, and that one shrugged away. Rebound. Oh, came back in front. There was some room there for Ehlers if you could get that second opportunity, but he got stopped up by the Vegas players. I see what you're saying, though, because, like, for me, I do think, well, for me, I do hate, I hate Florida more than I hate Vegas. I don't, not particularly in love with Vegas, but I hate Florida with a fiery passion. But yes, I also didn't really want the Oilers to win either. I wasn't really rooting for either team, but this here, yeah, I agree with you. Like, I am actively rooting for Carolina. A puck at the line just got out. Martinook, oh man. He has to dive to get the puck into Vegas zone. If he was just a little bit farther ahead, he would have been able to have a little bit of a break there, but not able to do so. Not able to get there. Howden gets down, and Dorofeyev shot on goal. Stopped by Bussy, and he elects to play it. Now it's flipped out to center. A little bit surprised that he played that, but he did. Anderson gains the red line and dumps it in. Dowd. Try to get it back for Anderson. Wow, they're calling that. I am shocked. If I was Anderson, I would be pissed right now. Anderson does knock down Robinson, but I feel like Robinson kind of skates into him a little bit. I don't know. I don't know, but like, no, that's a penalty. All right. Taking a second look at it, yeah, that is it. That's one you kind of have to make. I thought it was less egregious on the first watch. Thank God Montreal didn't win, because then this would be the worst finals ever for rooting interest. I want the biggest meter you could find. Yeah, I would. Yeah, that would have been awful. That would have been really bad. The only reason that I would have to cheer for someone in that series is like I kind of would be hoping for Montreal for because of post to post, but like Neil from post to post, but I also really would not want either team to win. So Carolina power play here for another minute 35. Yeah, he has. Yeah, I feel awful for him. Yeah. There's a pass across. Wow. That's a hell of a save from Hart on Aho. That's the best save of the series for Hart right there. Yeah, it's a big glove save. Yeah, I have kind of sent him a message, but I hope he's doing as well as you can. Obviously, not an easy circumstance that he's in right now. But yeah, so that would kind of be my only real. Here's Marner across. Oof. Howden. Now Nikishin throws the check on Howden, which allows Carolina to actually gain control of the puck since they're on the power play. Here's Jackson Blake trying to get it across just out of the reach of Ehlers. Steenkoven, good back pressure there. But that was a odd man rush for Vegas. Did you know the Cirque du Soleil is from Montreal? I didn't, to be honest with you. I guess that makes sense. I mean, I assumed it was from somewhere that is French. Kelly McCrimmon yelling for a penalty there. So 18 seconds left here to go in this power play, and a minute 13 left to go in the period. It's outside of the zone here, outside of the Vegas zone. We'll see. Carolina does win the draw here, and puck played in. Carolina on the forecheck. McNabb hit hard there by Martinic. Apologies. Didn't mean to burp into the mic. Now power play is over. Still a battle on this near side. But now it comes to the corner on the other side. Now we have another little battle here. Not quite as long. Lauzon will pick it up, and he's able to flip the puck back to center. Knocked down by Smith, who will dump it in. There's 29 seconds left here to go. Fedor. On pass up ahead. It's Dowd, but couldn't really accept that pass cleanly. Now, 8 seconds left. One last rush here for Vegas. Eichel stopped at the line. He'll have to peel back, and that is going to do it for the second period. Carolina with the goal in the first, a goal in the second, and now they lead 2-0. 20 minutes to go. And if they can hold on, they'll be your champions. Canes in 6 was my prediction, by the way. I don't even remember what my prediction was. I don't even know. Did I say a prediction? I don't know if I said a prediction. I think I would have said Canes, but that's just because I'm more. That's what I was hoping for than anything. 2006, Las Vegas didn't have T-Mobile Arena back then. It's true. They didn't have a team either. Okay, let's finish up. Let's finish up my little dulls. Second int. Great. I want that. There we go. And let me bring that up so I actually have chat. All right, let's play kind of hard golf. Good for a shot. I think we're gonna bank this one. Ah, fuck. Iron Golf, funny name. It is a funny name. Do you think Torts will be back next year? I mean, I think so. As long as he wants to be back, I would assume so. It's kind of more up to him than anything else. I know Vegas is very cutthroat, but if you bring a team to the finals, I feel like you're probably a safe bet that you're going to be back. I'm having a hard time right here. Fuck me. Oh, man. I tried to, like, skip the checkpoint. Now it's costing me. Jesus. Just get on the checkpoint. Thank you. Oh, God. Yep, just get over there. Oh, God. This is kind of hard. I'm going to be honest with you. It's a little difficult. There we go. There we go. I think we're going to have to two-stroke that one. Oh, gosh. All right, just get it across. Don't get it in the water. Ah. Damn it. If we just do this hard, and then it goes on the backboards. Yeah, there we go. -5. We take those. 5 under par. I talked to a ton of people that play golf, but it's just something for me. I don't know. Find it boring. Just don't get me wrong. If someone offered me the chance to play in a professional league, I take it 10 times out of 10. But from an entertainment standpoint, not really my thing. Yeah, I mean, I've never really watched golf a whole lot. It's been a while since I played golf. Like a long time actually since I played a game. But I used to go golfing with my grandpa every now and again. Not super often, but I would go. So 2012 November 3rd from Kristen Stewart, Lionsgate. I'm pretty sure this is like a Twilight. What Twilight? Don't know, but I'm assuming it's a Twilight. Let's try Eclipse. Let's try New Moon. Let's try Breaking Dawn. Part 1. Is this just Breaking Dawn Part 2? Sorry, it was the last one. Okay, cool. Played mini golf a few times when I was a kid. That's what I remember. I love mini golf. Mini golf's great. This is Casino Royale. I don't remember when the James. Think on your sins. Okay, this is definitely Casino Royale Skyfall. I don't think it's a Skyfall. Oh, it is Skyfall. Okay. Just couldn't remember the fucking names. Daniel Day-Lewis. The Hours That Changed History. It's definitely not This Will Be Blood, right? Yeah, no. All right, let's see. Revealing story. Oh, this is Lincoln. Oh, it's Lincoln, of course. Obviously, bro. This is Lincoln. Chris Pine. This is a Star Trek of some sort. TML fan. We have a pet theory that you're trolling me because you haven't messaged me on Instagram. I can't tell if you're trolling me at this point or if you just keep forgetting to message me. Tell us more about why the Leafs will be 20 minutes away from a Stanley Cup next year at this time. I don't know. I don't think the Leafs are getting the cup next year. I would love it, but I don't think so. Okay, I only have 3 guesses remaining, so let me see this one. I have no. I don't know. I'm sorry. Oh, this is Life of Pi. Trolling. I'm literally never on Instagram. I know, but you just keep saying you're gonna message me and you don't message me. I just want to know, man. I'm sure I do, but like I said, it's a pet theory. I'm kind of kidding, honestly. How am I trolling you? I don't know who you are. Because you're not saying your name. What years did I work with you? What years did I work with you? That's because maybe I can limit it down to that. This is definitely a Star Trek. Oh gosh, Star Trek. It's like Nemesis, Into Darkness, maybe. I'm kind of more joking when I say that you're trolling me. By the way, I'm just like. Okay, it has to be the Rathacon. It is the. It's not. Oh, it's Rise of the Guardians. It's not Star Trek at all, bro. Do you have another place you can message me then? That you use more often? Oh god, this cuddle is so hard. I like the Detroit Red Wings Adidas Fanatics jerseys. Yeah, I mean, they're it's not like I hate the Red Wings jerseys, but I just find that they are a little, I don't know, boring at this point. Just hope next year is better. This year was a disaster. I never want to remember. Yeah. All right, we just have to cut this. I'm so bad at cuddle. I don't know why, but like I just can't. That looks like 50-50 me, right there. Yeah, like see, like I don't know. I'm just so bad at cuddle. I don't know why, but I just can't. I just don't know the shapes at all, I guess. All right. Knoxville, Tennessee. You're only in 10 that I see. All right, so this is North Carolina, and Tennessee is like this. So it's like right here. A little further down. Yeah, it was a little higher. Paris, maybe. Paris, France. Let's zoom in so we can see. I believe this is Paris, oui. No. Maybe. That's gotta be Paris. Yeah, that is Paris. All right. You're on Discord? Let's see. Let's check. Let's see. Well, I see that someone joined. Your name doesn't give it away. You gotta. Did you message me? I don't see any messages. I see that you joined the Discord, but I don't know your name. Message me on Discord. Based on your profile picture. Based on your profile picture. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't know. I guess I'm just a bad person. Amsterdam. I think this is Amsterdam, is it not? Ah, it's a little higher up. That's Amsterdam. Heck. Frankfurt. I don't know where Frankfurt is in Germany. I mean, I know it's obviously in somewhere here. I got no idea. Just gonna throw out a guess. A little bit lower down. Yeah, I'm I'm sorry, brother. I think I just suck, but I don't know based on your profile picture. Okay, this Russia guess is impossible for me. I got no idea, man. Are you kidding me? All right, we take those. We take those big time. 965. That's a decent score. That's a pretty good score. We take that score. Yay, yay, woo, yay, whoopee. Okay, we gotta do puck perfection before the third period starts. So let's do that. All right, play daily. Let's go left for the left winger. Dennis Hull. I'll like someone better. Let's go in the middle. Real deal, James Neal. Let's go in the center from our centerman, Taylor Howardchuk. We'll think about it. We'll go right for our right winger, Victor Arvidsson. Like a little bit better. Lanny McDonald, that's a good one. Left D, we'll go in the middle. Quackenbush. Bill Quackenbush. Bill Quackenbush. Bill Quackenbush. That's a great name, man. Holy smokes. I found Robodize Island. Sorry, Zalapski. That's another great name. Auntie Ranta. We'll keep Ranta. We'll keep Howardchuk. We are unfortunately going to move off Quackenbush. Tobias Enstrom. Not a great one. That's a pretty bad one. Yeah, that's not great. So let's see. We could have got Kopitar. I'm not really good with geography. We'll say another hobby I like is space. Astronauts went to the moon a couple months ago. Or astronauts went to the moon a couple months ago. Did the splashdown. I was very into that. Yeah, I like space too. I used to like space a little bit more when I was younger. But yeah, I used to love space. Space is very cool. Let's see. That's probably our best bet there for Lanny. Pellick would have been nice. Pavel Kabina. And probably Grant Fuhr. Not a great puck perfection. Let's do the daily on 84-0 though. Yeah, space is fantasizing, kind of crazy when you find out how small the Earth is compared to everything else. Yeah, it is a very interesting. It's kind of cool. It's a little terrifying at the same time, but also kind of cool. Here we're gonna go with Doughty. Red Wings. Maybe Hasek. We'll go. Actually, I want to hit a quick re-team. Yeah, or rather the Canadians for sure. Michelios, I think. I want. Yeah. Then we will take probably Solani. A message landed, and it says, "Your message cannot be delivered. You can see full list of reasons you." I'm trying to... Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you for not wanting to put your name on YouTube. We work together. I'm gonna. I don't think I've ever. Okay, I'm gonna. I'll message you first, and then maybe you'll be able to message me. It's just funny. Give me Koivu, I guess. We'll redraw. All right, let's see. 83-1. I feel like the 84-0 is very lenient. I don't think this is an 83-1 team. I don't think so. All right, we got to do my favorite dull, though. My favorite dull. RNG dull. All right, let's see. What number do we get? 8, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 8. That's good. I was hoping for 6 at the end, but yeah, two numbers at the end. That's good. We almost got like a little bit of a counting up. That's why I was hoping for 6. Yeah. Equilibrium, sequence. Bottom 39. Fuck. Terrible. Oh, this one is a good one too. Or. We have to decide if it's an or, an or. Or we have to decide if it's an or an or. Sorry. This one's an or for sure. That one's or. That one looks like an or to me. I'm going to go or on this one. Ooh. This one definitely could be an or an or. I'm going to go with or. Ah. This one's definitely an or. Yeah, for sure. Or, 100%. Yep. That's an or. Yep. Or again. Yes. No shot this isn't an or. What? It's an or? Damn. This is an or. Yeah. Can tell for sure. Or. Yep. Or. I'm going to go or. Nice. 12 out of 14. That's a good one. All right. Do I got time? No, I don't. Second period starting up here. It's early soon. All right. Let's refresh my feed. As we get ready for the third period. Oh, I should probably make sure I get off that screen so I don't actually show the game. That would be bad. But do not want to show the game. Yes, come on, Carolina. I got 20 minutes. As much as I do want a game 7, just want to see what Vegas has done as soon as possible. Yeah, me too. All right, let's change the period to third. And we are starting up here, so I got to mute the audio. And that was loud. All right. No team facing elimination. Wow. So no team facing elimination has had a multi-goal comeback third period since 1930s, the Leafs. I like the NHL outdoor games, such as the Heritage Classic and Winter Classic Stadium Series. I agree. I do like those games a lot. They're very fun. Very, very fun. This was the Leafs right now. I don't even know how to express how nervous I would be. Yeah. Me too. I would be like freaking the hell out. I'd be so unbelievably nervous. I would probably be sweating. I'd be a mess. I'd be a mess right now. I mean, I'm like a mess in like the the first round, so Yeah, sweating buckets for sure. Now Stone. Nice move by Stone. He comes in. Sent across and good job by Slavin to block that pass. Wow. Stone. So close. Who did Stone walk around? It was Hall. But yeah, it's just a great. It's Slavin, man. Slavin, who I feel like actually has. He's had a few struggles. Like, maybe not struggles, but he hasn't been the Slavin that I feel like um, you always know. But he's been very good in today's game. Oh, a little slip there by Theodore. I don't watch the NBA really anymore. But the Knicks broke their curse. Yeah, they did. I'm not an NBA follower either, but I mean, yeah, it's cool that they broke it. I was talking to my friend about it, and he was like, "Yeah, the Knicks are kind of like they're kind of like the Leafs, the most annoying fan base, and haven't done shit for like 50 years." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's the Leafs. That is the Leafs." So if the Knicks can break their curse, maybe the Leafs can too. Go Canes, go! Indeed, Jeff. Indeed. That puck bouncing off the glass, almost coming back out in front. McNabb, Rue center, dumps it in. There'll only be four. Oh my god, 4 preseason games next year instead of 8, and then we'll have an 84 game season. Yeah, that's nice. We don't need 8 preseason games. Like that's so many. That's so many games. Like the only positive that I will say with the preseason is that it is kind of cool to see some of like the AHL guys get into a preseason game because like sometimes that's the only time they'll be able to play like an NHL game is in the preseason. So it's kind of cool to see some of those guys. I'm sure it's great for them. But that being said, we don't need 8 preseason games. It's not required. You might have a couple of like it's not the 80s anymore where guys in the offseason gain 30 pounds and are just like extremely out of shape coming into camp. Like obviously you do have some guys like that, but like apparently Michikov, I believe, was one of the players like that. There's the shot by Lauzon. Good block by Jarvis. Now it's Lauzon again. Nice job by Ehlers. He's able to force it out. He's trying to battle with Lauzon. He does get it across to Jarvis with the shot. And that bounces around in Hart's pads. Finally finds it and covers it. Yeah, that's true. But by game 6 of the preseason, we can just get the regular season rolling already. Yeah, I agree. It's not really required. Eight preseason games. It's not needed. Los Angeles Kings don't have a first Winter Classic jersey. Nope, they've not been in a Winter Classic. They've been in the Stadium Series, but not in a Winter Classic. Been in 2 Stadium Series, I believe. Aho swings it in front, and it goes through the crease. Theodore gathering it up. That one sent all the way down the ice. Eichel does beat out the icing. That one played out. When I was a kid, team had Charles Barkley. Now 2 players could do the same move. One gets called for traveling. I can't stand that. Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't know enough about basketball to really comment on anything like that. Um, but I mean, it's kind of similar in the NHL. Like, obviously, maybe different things, but the NHL has changed pretty drastically from when I was a kid. Goals by period in the third, Carolina has 11. Vegas has 4 in the series. So it's Vegas is going to have to have what they've done in the series to tie the game. Imagine the Kings bring back the Burger King for the hometown remix. That'd be sick. That'd be so awesome. I would love that. There is I know Liberty Bell Jerseys has done a custom jersey of Burger King in purple, and it looks really, really cool. And the King's Hometown Remix is supposed to be purple, so excited for that jersey. Really excited for it. Hopefully it is good. Burger King in yellow and purple would kill it. Yeah, it would be nice. The NHL, even the NHL 8 years ago is very different from what it is now. Yeah, it has changed. I mean, it always kind of goes through changes. Cracks me up. Marner might lose the team that he didn't want to be traded to. Yeah, it would be pretty funny. It would be pretty funny. Vegas Golden Knights have a first Winter Classic coming in 2024. Yes, they did. Yeah, they did have a Winter Classic in 2024. It's funny to me how London wanted to know who I was and then blocked me on Discord. I did not block you, brother. Brother, I have messaged you. I have not blocked you. I don't know why. That's no. You're not blocked. You should be able to message me. See, now I feel like you're trolling me. You posted a screenshot. Let's see. Let's see. That is funny. Okay, that's really funny that it's saying, okay, I promise you I have not blocked you. I promise you. I promise you that I have not blocked you. I promise you that you are not blocked. Here, I'll even post it a screenshot myself. Let's see. There we go. That's really funny because I have not blocked you. I don't know why it's not letting you message me. As that puck comes in front, Bussy holds on. I swear, brother. Yeah, that's true. We're gonna trade him for Carolina for Rantanen. Yeah. Can't wait to see the other 30 hometown remix jerseys. Two got leaked, Islanders and Panthers. Yeah, I'm excited for it too. Well, there's dried hair Marner. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Leafs fan, because that is or not Leafs fan, Team L fan. Uh, I promise you, I have not blocked yet, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. That is really funny though. Why is it not letting you message me? It's not. It's not like I have like my messages. It's not like I have like a setting that's like no one can message me. I'm pretty anybody can message me. I'm not that I'm not that egotistical. What if I add you as a friend? How about that? Maybe okay, I've sent a friend request. I said request really weird. 2022 or 2023 at the latest. I mean, there is one person that I assume you are. I've sent a friend request, so maybe that will make it so you're able to message me. I'm not gonna say it on stream, obviously, since you don't want your name on stream. But like, there's it's down to one person that I can. Oh, if this isn't you, then I don't know. There's zone. You see, ECHL team is wearing the unused Thrashers white jersey with the T logo instead. I'm not sure. Is it the Gladiators? I've seen. I know the Gladiators are like they've worn some Thrashers stuff. Oh, Marner had a chance there, and now it's taken away by Jarvis. Jarvis works away around his man. In! Shot stopped there. How did Jarvis just walk? Was that McNabb or Theodore? It was probably Theodore. I don't know how he just walked him. I think that was the team. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wow. That's a little bit of a... Give initials? I'm trying to remember your last name. What? It was a Z. Or a Z for our American viewers. Oh, turnover. Barbashev tried to get it back for Eichelin. He was tied up. Okay. I don't know if we ever talked about hockey was the thing. I think that's why I never really thought of it. I wasn't trolling you. It's just okay. Look at it from my side. My side is I have this guy saying that he knows me, and every single time I'm like, okay, well, can you say your name? You're like, you don't want to say it on stream, which is fine. I get that. That's completely fair. But then I'm like, okay, message me on Instagram, and then you just haven't done it. That's why I was so confused. Because I'm like, there's no way, right? Like, but it's fun. That's funny though. See if I can figure out. I mean, yeah. I don't know why it's not letting you message me. I did send a friend request, so I don't know. Maybe you can accept the friend request and then it'll let you message me. I'm not sure. That is very funny though. It's a good defensive play by Aho right there. Senators acquire Marner from the Vegas Golden Knights for Sanderson. Maybe. Long pass up ahead. Here's Smith. Chatfield wrapping around. Now Robinson. And Robertson's going to take a high stick. Uh-oh. Vegas going back to the power play. Robinson doesn't like it. Dowd is the one who gets high stick. Yeah, I feel like you can... I mean, you can almost argue it's a follow-through-esque, but yeah, they are going to call that. So Vegas to the power play. Marlies are up 2-0 in the finals. Yes, quite exciting, quite fun. And both of those games were on the road too, so they're heading back to Toronto, up 2-0. Vegas power play is 0 for 2 on the night, 7 shots on goal. Pretty sure like 6 of those were in one power play. Slavin does manage to get it up the boards and out, so that will kill off the first 15 seconds or so on the power play. Marner bring the puck up the ice through the neutral zone. Will use that drop pass to Eichel. Now he brings it in with a lot of speed. Eichel in. Sends it across to Dorofeev. Now Marner up top. To Eichel. Back from Marner. Quick passes across. Now it gets to Dorofeev. Marner. Eichel shooting. And he fans on that shot. Comes down low for Eichel. Or for Stone. Knocked off his stick and cleared all the way down the ice. Eichel just not able to get good enough wood on that shot. That allowed Carolina to clear. Now Eichel again. He moves in. Nice little move to gain the zone. Sends it all the way around to Howden. Little chip pass to Hurdle. Back for Howden. Marner at the line. Howden across. Hurdle. Marner fakes the shot. Holds on. Gets away around his man. Marner's still holding. He's dancing. Goes around the net to Eichel. Holding. There's the shot, and that misses the net. Another fan shot. That time it was Howden, who couldn't really get the A shot across. Eichel, down low, hops over the stick of Stone. Howden on the far side. Marner to Eichel. Nice job by Jarvis. Gets the puck away, but knocked down by Hurdle. Hurdle at the line. Everybody's down. Now it comes across. Eichel in front. Back for Eichel. What a save! Brandon Bussey. Huge. No way! How did that stay out? At the line, 4 players laying down on the ice. Just a collapse all around, which allows this down low play. Oh, it goes off the crossbar. Bussey no stick, diving for it, and Eichel just puts it a little bit too high. I thought Bussey made the save, but it was the crossbar that kept it out. Wow. That's crazy. How did that not go in? Now it's puck off the draw. Chatfield can't get it away, so Bowman with it. Plays it down low for Anderson. Anderson tries to send it in front. Chatfield blocking the pass, clears it. And that does it for the power play. Is Bussey going to turn into Matt Murray? I kind of hope for his sake he doesn't. It is funny how often, like, those rookie goaltenders who go on a run in the playoffs and win a cup, which obviously, you know, Bussey hasn't quite done yet, but we'll see. Giveaway. Here's Jackson Blake and his shot. Ooh, should be an easy save for Hart. He doesn't make the save, but allows a pretty big rebound. But the funny thing about those rookie goaltenders is a lot of the time, you know, they do stay in the league for a bit, but it's not like they always have a great career afterwards. Like Bennington obviously is the most recent example, and after his Stanley Cup, he's not really been that great of a goalie, even though he's, you know, obviously been Team Canada's starting goalie in both the Four Nations face-off and the Olympics. That's not really, it's more of a indictment on Team Canada's goaltending situation than really a positive thing for him. And then, yeah, Matt Murray. I mean, Murray had, like, he had a decently long stretch. He more kind of has faded away due to injuries, right? I guess than anything else. That's been kind of the main reason his career fell off, was more so injuries. My favorite British food? None. Italian food. All Italian food. Those are two very different, like almost complete opposites. I love, like, just, I don't know. I don't think I could pick a pasta. Just all pasta is just so good, man. I just like only had pasta for the rest of my life, I think I would be happy. Lazan holds his own. They've loaded up this top line here again. It's Eichel, Marner, and Stone. That puck is played out. Ehlers trying to break, but it's Korzak. He's able to get back in time. Now Lazan, big hit on Ehlers. Huge hit there. Oh, and they're going to call icing on that play against Vegas. Look at Vladar this past season with the Flyers. Thought at most he was going for 100 goalie. He was way better than I could hope for. Yeah, Vladar, I like Vladar. I mean, he was with the Flames for a little bit there. I kind of wanted him to stay with the Flames, but I think he was just going to ask for too much. But yeah, I like Dan Vladar. Carolina needs to get another one here. Probably. I mean, yeah, we've seen plenty of times in the series a 2-goal lead is not safe. The only time that it has been safe is last game. Every other game it was not. Stankoven will drift it down. Sadly, it does not look like Hart's going to allow 4 goals in this game. That is unfortunate. Vegas is really taking a run at some of these players here in the final last 10 minutes. Now Howden, he's trying to break through. Dorfeev comes to him. Nice save there by Bussy. And now a little shove. He kind of shoves Walker into Bussy on the second opportunity. Stanley Cup Finals and overtime was last time Stanley Cup Finals ended in overtime was 2014 between the Kings and Rangers. Hi Trevor, it's going good. How are you? Canadian and American foods. Poutine, probably for Canadian. I mean, that's the easy answer. I love poutine. I got poutine like so often. I had a friend who recently came to Canada. I think it was his first time in Canada. And yeah, he was like, poutine is so fucking good, man. And I'm like, yeah, it is. Yeah, you guys really need to get on that shit. And I mean, Borgor. I'm a Borgor guy. I love me some Borgor. I'm very basic. I'm kind of a basic bitch when it comes to food. I'm gonna be real with you. I was a very picky eater when I was younger. I've gotten better since becoming an adult, thank God. But I'm one that will just like I'm totally okay with just like getting the same thing over and over again. Like I'm chill with that. As long as the food is in my body, I'm okay. Good man, good. Glad Vegas isn't gonna win a second Stanley Cup. Yeah, me too. Seems like we're seeing game 7 Marner, even though it's game 6. Well, it's game 5 through 7, so those reports that the Flyers may get a third this season. I hope so. There's a report the Flyers hometown jersey gray may have the Liberty Bell theme. That would be I'd be excited with the Liberty Bell theme for Philadelphia, and I know that they are getting rid of that black third jersey they used to have. Or did they already get rid of that? But either way, it's gone. So does leave the door open for a new third, which would be chill. I kind of would like to see Philadelphia do like a new logo, which I mean, if they're doing a Liberty Bell theme, it's possible. Yeah, they don't like. They've never done a jersey that doesn't have the P logo on the front, right? I don't think so. Pretty sure they never have. Just want to double check that. Make sure I'm not wrong there. Or was there one? Yeah, okay. They've never done a jersey that's not the P logo on the front, which is what I thought. But second guess myself. How long until Vegas pulls the goalie? That's a good question. I would think kind of soon. You would think fairly soon. So Hurdle, Eichel, and Stone out there right now. Hurdle 6-11 on the draw, Stahl 12 for 18. And that puck won by Vegas. Get back to the point. Marner, a shot. Doesn't get through. Marner holds the zone. So it's a 4-forward setup as the puck down low. Eichel kind of wanting a penalty call there, but nothing forthcoming. Hurdle. Pass to Marner. Back for Hurdle. It's a good stick there by Ehlers, and he will play it down. That's a really good stick by Nikolai Ehlers as he stopped that pass across to Hurdle. Now that pass down, it missed Howden, so it will be an icing call with 4:10 left to go. Didn't use the black third last season. Oh, okay. Only thing that I don't like about the jersey was the numbers with their current uniforms. The orange was off and not the burnt orange they use at now. Yeah, that was a little strange, but I still liked that jersey. I know a lot of Philly fans didn't. I like it. Does Vegas pull their goalie soon? Yeah, you'd think so. Probably. Oh, Hurdle jumps the draw so quickly. Chillax, Hurdle. Now he'll win it. I like both Hartford Whalers green and white jersey. Yeah, I prefer. Oh, here comes Hurdle. His shot blockered away by Bussy. Anderson holding the zone. Puck down low. Barbashev to Howden. You'd think next time the big boys are out there for Vegas, they'll pull the goalie. Blocked by Chatfield. Now another shot. Bussy makes the save. Martiniuk gathers up the rebound. Tries to wrap it around the boards. Gets poked loose. And, oh man, I didn't realize there was another guy. I thought Aho was going to be all alone. And now Eichel is out here. So this is probably once Vegas enters the zone, which Hall stops it up in the neutral zone, sends it back down in Vegas's end. But once Vegas gets in Carolina's end, I think Hart's probably going to get out there. Carolina's done a really good job, though, pressuring them. Now Vegas finally will have an opportunity to come in. Eichel gains the zone. Pass into the middle. Theodore does come away with the puck. Pass in front. Bussy trying to hold on to it. It's still loose. Puck into the corner. The goalie is pulled. Hurdle. His shot blocked there by Jackson Blake, and he can't find the empty net. Hurdle coming through the middle. He gets checked. And Ehlers will play it back down. Eichel lifts it high down onto Bussy. He'll play it into the corner. Now it's free for Theodore with a shot save. Rebound. Bussy on his ass and he makes the save. Bussy on his Bussy says no. Wow. How did Hurdle not score? That's crazy. Yeah, that's a good save by Bussy, and he just loses his balance, falls down. Hurdle alone in the slot. How does he not get it past Bussy? He's able to make the save. Jeez. We stream anything else this summer, like the World Cup? No, I'm not interested in the World Cup at all. I'm not a soccer guy whatsoever. I probably won't stream anything during the summer. Maybe I'll do a gaming stream, but I kind of doubt it. Put Stahl on the ice. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that Stahl wasn't out there, but he's most likely going to be out there for this last shift. Or this next face-off, I should say. Whalers would use their blue uniform. The blue one is kind of nice, but I like the white one. The in terms of Whalers jerseys they brought back. No, I'll remember you by next year. Don't worry. It's just now that I know for certain who you are, I will remember. Great to see former Flyer Brindamore get his first cup as a coach. Got one as a player. Looks like it's about to happen. It's true. I am not streaming draft day, unfortunately. I do have to work. And even though I was supposed to work today, and I got someone to cover it, it's kind of a pain to get someone to cover my shifts. So I've decided to not try and find someone to take my shift for draft day, because obviously I'm excited about drafting McKenna, but I think it would be like 5 minutes and then I'd be like, all right, well, I'm okay. Good enough for me. Right, 2:20 left here to go. And that one played down the ice, but they're going to say it was knocked down by a high stick from Jankowski. And I think that's going to come all the way back into Carolina ice. Yeah, Brindamore was on the Canes team in 2006. Right, so another defensive zone draw here for Jordan Stahl. And that puck won by Vegas. Theodore sends it down low. Stone. Now it's shot by Theodore, goes wide. Orfeev plays it to Marner. Down low, Hurdle, behind the net, finds Marner, in front, just misses the stick of Stone. Now another chance, Stone, big save by Bussy, stretching out that left pad. Puck comes back to the point, Eichel, his shot, it hits Marner down low, now a chance, that goes high. That stung Marner. I don't know if Eichel was trying to shoot, just completely missed, or if his pass was just too hard. Now Theodore across, blocked by Chatfield. And Jarvis will clear it down the ice. It's going to be icing. But a minute 25 left to go. Big block by Chatfield. That's a great pad there. Oh, I don't even think... I thought Bussy made the save there. I don't even think he did. That's a big block by Chatfield. That probably hurts a lot on the right arm. Yeah, probably does not feel good. Timeout for Vegas. Just sometimes they put the first round on YouTube after the draft. Yeah, they do usually put the draft on YouTube, but I mean I won't be streaming it, but yeah, I'll maybe watch it back. Yeah, offseason gets a little bit long after free agency, for sure. Washington Capitals won the Stanley Cup first time in 2018. That's true. That is true. They may get one. Don't know about two. Yeah, we'll see. Stahl is my Conn Smythe winner. You almost have to give it to Stahl. He scored in 5 of the 6 games in these finals, and he scored 6 goals. So... I mean, unless they want to give it to Marner still, but I don't know. He could still make it 6. This is true. He wins that draw, by the way. And that puck, Jankowski fighting to get it out, and he does. And Vegas is offside. Yeah, we're going to call that offside. So, minute 13. I do wish some kind of league was going on in the postseason, or after the season. Yeah, fair enough. I kind of do too, but I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to get a little bit of a break. Free ice is a league that happens during the summer. I've never heard of that. I'll have to check that out. It's over for you already, Leafs fan? That's crazy that I'm a minute 13 behind. Insane. Or no, it's Ehlers. Scores! He will seal it. That's what you were talking about. Nikolai Ehlers gets the empty net goal. And yeah, that is going to do it. $3-0. Nikolai Ehlers has been pretty damn good too. You can maybe make a little bit of an argument. I don't know. Like, Ehlers has been damn good. Yeah, look at the bench. Yeah, freaking out. Going crazy. Oh, Brendan Moore's like, chill the fuck out, guys. We still got 1 minute. He's like, we still got 1 minute, guys. It's not over yet, which it's true. It's true. Is that not offside? No, they say no offside there. We'll continue the play. There's a shot. Goes high. The Cup was won here in 2018 by the Washington Capitals, won here in 2023 by the Vegas Golden Knights, and now in 2026, with 38 seconds left to go, it looks like it'll be won here again. The Cup is in Vegas, but they've gone 1-for-2. Svechnikov with the shot. Hart makes the save. He'll play it. 20 seconds left here to go. Play at the line. Dowd will lift it down. 10 seconds to go. Chatfield behind his own net. He'll wrap it around. 4, 3, 2, 1. The Carolina Hurricanes are your 2026 Stanley Cup champions. 20 years after their first cup, they win it again. Rod Brind'Amour, who was on that 2006 Stanley Cup team, won it as a player, now wins it as a coach. Wow. There you go. Thank God, man. Thank fucking God. That Carolina won the cup. I'm so happy. Yes! Thank God. One thing that's a little sad is that Freddie Anderson's not on the bench here. I mean, he's obviously going to come down and celebrate with his team. But, oh, Jarvis, look at that emotion by Seth Jarvis. But I kind of wish that Anderson was at least the backup. Oh, but here he is. There he is. Okay, he's on the ice now. Jack Eichel talking to Hart. I'm not gonna say anything. I was gonna say something. I'm not gonna say anything. There's Jordan Staal. Is Jordan Staal your Conn Smythe winner? We'll see. Totally don't want the Hurricanes to repeat the Stanley Cup champs next season. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it depends on how the Leafs are doing. Brind'Amour is the first person in NHL history to win the Cup as a captain and as a coach. Damn. Classic Martin returns. Martin, who, look, I mean, Martin had an unreal playoffs. Like, unbelievable. But, yeah, in games 5 and 6, he wasn't really that great. But, I mean, I don't think you can blame Marner on this one. Honestly, it comes down to goaltending. Once Carolina changed from Freddie Anderson to Brandon Bussey, it was night and day. Bussey was just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Freddie Anderson, like, you have to give him props for, bringing Carolina to the finals, but in the finals, it just wasn't there for him. Bussy was just unreal. Jordan Stahl going through the handshake line. I'm just gonna swap to a different hat real quick for no particular reason. No particular reason at all. We're just gonna switch to another hat real quick. Hold on. My hair's not cooperating. There we go. That's a little bit better. No particular reason. A little surprising they never went to, Aiden Hill after the performance that Hart had, which is not good. Hart allowing 4 goals in the first 5 games, and then he does allow 2 goals in this game. But Bussy, the shutout, unreal. As we go through the handshake line, that's all about the Marlies. True. Gotta root for the Marlies now. Keandre Miller was really good in these playoffs. I think that was a key pickup. I talked about it earlier, but Stankoven, just unreal. He was great. Taylor Hall, that Hall, Blake, and Stankoven line, crazy. Yeah, you got it. I'm happy for Taylor Hall. He's had a long career of playing for some pretty bad teams. He's not had a lot of great players to play with. 19 points in these playoffs. Yeah, his line was great. He was great. My favorite Capitals player. I mean, specifically as a player, probably Ovechkin. Oh, I wasn't actually even paying attention to the Fanatics hat. I wonder if they're going to show Taylor Hall again. I don't care about the Vegas Golden Knights going off. If they show it better, it would be great if they showed it better. I mean, it's a little odd with the kind of lip that's like right here. A little bit weird. Yeah. It is crazy that they once again, the 3 times that the cup has been in Vegas, it's been won in Vegas, but only once for the Vegas Golden Knights. I actually don't think it looks that bad. I mean, I still, it's not like amazing, but I don't think it's terrible. I like the Stanley Cup in the O. I think that's all right. First ad, afterwards be about the Stanley Cup. Bussy, if it weren't for Stahl, would be. Good evening, though. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can give it to Bussy for the Conn Smythe just because he didn't play enough. But yeah, if Bussy played longer, I think I would give it to him. But obviously, basically only playing 3 games, it's tough. He was the turning point, but I don't know. I mean, I don't need. I don't know if like he is kind of the turning point in the sense. I mean, they still won game 2. But I feel like it's just so hard to give Conn Smythe to someone. They're doing the storm surge. Oh, awesome. That is funny. That is so funny. No way. Oh, baby, that's great. The road storm surge. Yeah, the hats aren't great. They're not terrible, but they're not great. Vegas Golden Knights lose. They do indeed. Thank God. Yeah, I'm so much more happy that Carolina won. Jarvis winning, Anderson winning, the other Anderson, Freddie Anderson, not Rasmus Anderson. Yeah. I mean, there are a decent amount of Canes fans in here. You see a little bit of red, so I guess that's why they're doing the storm surge. Thank Bussy. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Bussy was great. Yeah, he was a little bit of a turning point in the series, but yeah, like Stahl, he just was like the goals are obviously huge. You know, that's the point of the game is to score goals on the other opponent. But like his face-off percentage was unreal. Like he was so good in the face-off dot. Um, the big part of his game there. So people would have been so obnoxious with Mar. Happy we don't have to hear it. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Oh, so glad. It's just. I mean, there still is a situation where people could be annoying, but Florida's happy with how waving him turned out with their tennis situation unraveling. Did Florida have Bussy? Oh, I don't remember that at all. I knew he got waived, but like this is freedom. This is freedom. I know Bussy was with the Bruins originally, but oh damn, I didn't realize. I didn't realize he was with Florida. That is crazy. Training camp. I must have forgot about that or didn't know at the time. Just Jordan Stahl just says good time to get hot. Hey, yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time to get hot. Rod now has a Stanley Cup as a player to coach for the same organization. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Chose Tarasov over him. Oof. Yeah, I mean that final was insane. Now we get to see. I do wonder who. Like, do they give the Conn Smythe to Stahl? Probably. Or no better place to party than Vegas. Yeah. Ovi had a lot of fun in Vegas, eh? When he won the cup, he had a lot of fun. I know. I only know because I have a buddy who likes Florida and keep up with them. Fair enough. Yeah, I was gonna say I mean, I think it still could be Marner. I mean, I don't think it will be, but like, I know he was a little quiet in the last two games, but he did also score a hat trick in in the finals and have a 4 point period. Freddie is a Stanley Cup champion, even though he lost the job. Yeah, I mean, okay, he did get them to the finals. Next on 2027 Rangers. I don't know if Rangers would have to have a pretty significant bounce back to be the 2027 Cup champs. He went Crickets. Yeah, he did. He did go a little quiet in the last two games, but I don't know, man. I still like. I don't think Marner was good enough for the rest of the playoffs to win in like if Vegas won the cup, then oh yeah, the fans were chanting Freddie. That's cool. That's cool. I like to see that. That's awesome. You know, obviously, yeah, we don't know if Freddie was dealing with something too, like in terms of like an actual like he got hit in game 3, I think. So he could be dealing with a concussion. He could. I mean, he obviously was very close to Claude Lemieux as well, who passed away just before the finals. I'm sure that had an effect on him. So you really don't know what he's going through. Here's Gary Bettman with the Conn Smythe as the boos are coming in. So yeah, there's no way Marner wins the Conn Smythe though, right? There's no shot. No shot that Marner wins the Conn Smythe. Maybe if Vegas won, but as losing. There's a heart. I'm not going to talk about that. This year's recipient. Okay, yeah. Played for the Carolina Hurricanes longer than any other player. Yes. Tied the record for the goal scoring streak in the final. It's going to be Jordan Staal. Face-off percentage. Face-off percentage is almost 70%. 70%. Jordan Staal is the Conn Smythe winner, the oldest player to win a Conn Smythe. I mean, yeah. That's good. I'm so glad it's not Marner. I don't think Marner would have had to have he would have had to play like McDavid in 2024, right? Where it was just an unreal playoff run. The fact that there's people wearing heart fucking sweaters in the background pisses me off, but whatever. You should retire off that cup. High highs. Don't charge us legacy after that. It would be a hell of a way to go out. It would be a hell of a way to go out for Jordan Staal. Yeah, I mean, that's he had one of the best series that you could have as yeah, an unreal series for him. I don't think Marner's getting traded to Ottawa. I don't think Vegas wants it. I mean, they do like to do crazy things, but there's the cup being brought out. I always find it comforting to think about how the original 6 Cup is still in downtown Toronto right now. Yeah. We do always have the cup in Toronto, basically. Mitch Marner back to the Leafs. No, thank you. Can't wait to hear O-Dog tomorrow. Marner actually wants to win the cup, man. He should have accepted a trade to Carolina. Carrie, I'm going to be honest. We don't care. We do not care. I also think he talks so fucking slow, bro. Just speed it up by a quarter. You don't have to talk like this. I understand that he wants to be very clear, but he is really slow with how he talks, and it is a little bit annoying. It's kind of I can't even do it right because it's almost like he has a pause in between every word. Maybe I'm just brain rotted, but come on, man. I don't know what's the deal with not wanting Marner to win. I just don't get it. I'm a Leafs fan myself. I don't know. I was kind of just done with him, man. There's just so much with him that it's not solely because of his play. It's everything else. Oh, and he gives it right to Freddie. Yes, dude. Yes, man. Freddie. Oh, fuck yes. Oh, I love to see that. That pumps me up. Hell yeah, man. Fuck yeah, Freddy. Oh. Oh, that makes me smile. Oh, that makes me smile. He's giving it to Aho. And Aho's like, no, bro, give it to Aho. Dude, that's awesome. Oh, dude, I'm like actually so happy right now. That's so awesome for Aho to say, nah, man, give it to Hall first or after. And now he's like, now he gives it to Aho. Vegas deserved the cup more. I disagree. Don't deserve it. They played against Ottawa and Philadelphia, two bot teams. Vegas played against Anaheim and Utah. Like, also two bot teams. Like, if we're looking at competition, Vegas didn't have that much stronger of a road. I mean, they had to play the Avalanche, but they swept the Avalanche. The Avalanche were extremely injured by the time that they faced them. Still better teams than Philadelphia senior players now. I mean, like, slightly. They're all Philadelphia is a young team. Anaheim's a young team. Ottawa's a young team. Utah, younger team. Like, they're all young teams that aren't that experienced. I don't think one had that much easier of a path than the other. I don't think I mean maybe a Kings Stanley Cup. I doubt it, but who knows? Oh, Nick Delorier, dude. I forgot that he was on the Canes. Gives it to Sean Walker next. Live streams are done until next season. Probably. Maybe I might try and do like a video game stream, but we'll see. You have to go, Landon. All right, I'll see you, man. I appreciate you. I'm glad I could finally figure out who you were. We figured out that mystery. You DM me on Discord. All right. Did I see it? Oh yes, I did see it. Okay. I'll message you after the stream. I'm glad that we could get that figured out. I just think Vegas had a harder, in my opinion. Colorado was predicted to win the cup too. I mean, like, yeah, but like also, it's not really like it's Carolina's fault that they had an easier path. They did well in the regular season, which allows you to go far, or that allows you to have easier opponents in the playoffs. And then, like, by the time they got to the conference final, it's Montreal is a good Montreal's a good young team. They're not obviously as experienced as Colorado. I think Colorado is the better team, obviously. Not really a question there. But, like, Carolina dominated all of these teams. And I don't think that's because they all suck. I think Carolina's just a very good team. Obviously, they won the cup. I think Florida next season will be back. Yeah, I do too. I mean, Florida just had an insane amount of injuries from the get-go. Obviously, Barkov coming back next year is going to be huge. Like, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I also hope the Leafs can make it also, for sure. I think the Leafs, I'd be surprised if the Leafs don't bounce back as well. You know, every time I see a team celebrate with a cup, I always imagine what it would be like to if it was the Leafs. Yeah. Just imagine it was Freddie in a Leafs uniform instead of a Hurricanes uniform. So sad. Yeah, 20 years later, Hurricanes win the cup again. It's pretty cool. A hockey world is celebrating Vegas losing, which is something you love to see. That's funny. The Leafs have it so hard in group compared to Carolina. Yeah, I like that is the thing, is that the Leafs the Leafs have had an easy road twice. If the Leafs just didn't suck in 2021, that was a pretty easy path to the finals. And even in like the qualifying round against Columbus, they should have won that too. But those were the only two series that they've really like had it easy. Every other time, it's been Tampa, Vegas, or it's been Tampa, Boston. I said Vegas because I hate Vegas do, but Tampa, Boston, and Florida. Like those are really, really hard teams to face. But when we got easy teams, we didn't we didn't do well. So it's not like, I don't know, it would matter all that much. I guess the only easy team that we've got that we've done well with is Ottawa. uh, Bruce Cassidy laughing his ass off right now. Hope he probably isn't, but he should. I hope that they actually allow Cassidy to interview for some teams now that the playoffs are done. You would hope. Where does Bob end up in the offseason? Or does he go to another team, or does he come back for Florida? I could see. The thing with Florida is, like, if they let Bob go, who are they picking up, right? Like, that's... I think you almost do have to... you almost have to just, like, re-sign Bob, because I don't know who else they're going to get in goal. But yeah. Stanley Cup champions in Tampa and Florida. It's difficult. Leafs have had a difficult path most of the time. Most of the time, for sure. Something needs to change. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they ever decide to do a 1-8 again. We'll see. Crying now? Oh, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Sorry that your team did not win, but I'm glad that they didn't. But I'm sorry your team did not win. It's unfortunate for you. Oh, and there's Brindamore lifting the cup. Oh, he goes for the hug. This is the lift. Yeah, and now he goes for the lift. Yeah, there we go. Rod the bod. 20 years later, after lifting it with the Hurricanes in 06, he wins it with the Hurricanes in 2026. He's getting a little fancy with it. He's doing a couple little flips. He's doing tricks with it. Not many people actually thought Carolina would win the cup. Most of them thought they were going to choke in the conference final again. But I kind of thought this year was different since there was no Florida in the way, and they proved me right. Yeah, I mean, I in a way, I was kind of hoping that they were going to choke in the final or conference final because it would be funny. But I am glad that they ultimately did not. Because it would have sucked between Montreal and Vegas. So ultimately, I'm glad that it's Carolina winning. Yeah, I mean, they are, like... I think they're a better team than in years past, but... Florida did destroy them. That's true. I would say the Leafs did the best against Florida, but of course we beat ourselves in the end. Yeah, we tend to do that a lot. Wonder how many more years Rod saved by winning the cup with Carolina. Like how many more years he'll coach them. The thing is, like, I feel like he never really was under pressure of losing his job. Like, I don't know. I feel like he always was pretty safe for the most part. Oh, there's Freddie Anderson. Let's hear. There was some talk about it, but not anything crazy. Yeah. Listened. Listening to Anderson's interview here. 13-2 record in these playoffs. Yeah. He was surprised how quickly he got the cup. Getting it second after stall. Very happy for Freddie. That's a former Leaf. I'm happy that won. Yeah. He is a pending UFA. That's true. That is true. So we'll see. I don't know. Do you bring Anderson back if you're the Canes? It's a good question. Yeah, so he's talking about like the people that he's thinking of. He obviously mentions his family, then mentions. I like that Elliot. I like that Elliot asked if he was okay with him asking a question about Claude Lemieux. It's nice for Elliot. Sorry, I'm not talking because I'm listening to the interview. I know I probably shouldn't be, but just wanted to hear what Freddie said. That was very sweet. Yeah, okay. Well, there we go. Carolina Hurricanes are your 2026 Stanley Cup champions. Thank God that Mitch Marner is not a champion and that he did not win the Conn Smythe. Because that was what I was worried about, to be honest. The Oilers will look at him. 100%. Oilers 100% should be thinking about getting Freddie Anderson. 100%. Oh yeah. Also glad that he won because it isn't easier for him. With Bob Lemieux's passing, so he needed this. Yeah, for sure. And respect for Elliot for asking. Yeah, I feel like most people. I don't know. I feel like most of the time they wouldn't ask if he was okay with a question about Claude Lemieux, but I appreciate that respect there. It's very, very nice of him. All right, that is going to do it for the stream, though. I think I am done. So, they did it. Carolina is your 2026 Stanley Cup champions 20 years after. Nope, not second. Nope, not second. End. Nope, not end. There we go. Yeah, I'm probably done with streams for the year until next off season. Maybe I'll do like a little gaming stream at some point. Good talking to you. Glad the team that we won. Yeah, me too. But yeah, that is it for me. I should probably make a video about this now, hey? Yeah, I probably should. All right, so I guess I should go ahead and do that and make a video about the series because I do want to do that. And I know if I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it. There's no point in uploading it like in 2 days. That'd be stupid. All right. That's it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate everybody. I'm glad that you enjoy those. I appreciate you saying that, Leafs fan. Yeah, I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out something and maybe we'll stream again. But if not, then I will see you guys again in September when next season begins. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.